Hey, it's Heather here. I want to show you the Tineco iFloor 3 Breeze wet dry vacuum. I've had this for a year now and I couldn't be happier. But what I really want to show you are the components of it and what you'll need to know before using it and then also after using it, and also the replacement parts that you can get for it. So first of all, you do have this compartment up here. This is so simple to use too. You'll just go ahead and fill this up with water. I prefer to use the hottest water out of my faucet, and it really only takes one capful of the Tineco cleaner, and this is really good at deodorizing as well. Now this is a large bottle that I purchased after I used up all of the original bottle, and it lasts forever. I do my floors once a week, and so one capful really goes a long way. So you go ahead and pour the one capful of the cleaner in here, fill it up with the hot water, and there is a max line on here so you'll know how far to fill it up. And then you just go ahead and you'll pop that back into the cleaner, and that part's done. Now this is your reservoir for the dirty water when you're using it. And it will max out when it gets to this line about right here. Then it will alert you with a red button so that you know that it's kind of at its max, and you'll have to go ahead and empty it. But that's really easy to do too. And you just pop off the top here and you can dispose of the dirty water. And also on top here, we do have the filter that comes with it. And you might need to go ahead and just see if there was any, fur from your animals or any dirt collected in here and wipe that up. And so the replacement filters, you do get some, with it obviously, but the replacement filters are a whole unit like I just popped out, and they, work perfectly in here. And so, like I said, when you do empty this out and you're ready to clean it, another thing I want to show you is that this will get dirty from our floors, and you'll want to get it down in here and clean it. This part right here does pop off so that you can really get in there and clean it a lot better. I didn't know that originally, but now I do. And so it's very simple, unit really. And we'll go ahead and stick this back in here. And another thing I want to point out is that sometimes you'll get some, if you do have animals, or even perhaps hair off of our head, when we lose hair, and it's on the floor and it might collect in here. So you want to check that after you're done cleaning. All right. And so we got that back in there. And then finally, down here is your roller. And you'll pop this off when you're done using it. And I highly recommend that you do go ahead and let this air out. I usually like to air it out overnight instead of just putting it back in or leaving it in there wet. And so that just slides in the hole and pops down in there. Once again, something I want to point out is that even though this does have self-cleaning, after you're done using it, it will self-clean. You'll still want to make sure that you get in these grooves down here and wipe up any residual dog fur or things that it might have picked up on the floor. And so this has really been a lovely unit. The replacement rollers are just as good, I have to say, as the one that comes with it originally. And they really do. They last a long time as long as you're properly letting them air out and before reusing again. So this has been super. So I don't have to actually push a mop on the floor. On my laminate floors, it does a marvelous job. And I was really struggling with trying to find good solution and a good mop to avoid the streaks on the laminate floors, and this has done the job. So I hope you found this review helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.